Hello, my name is DeAnna Lam, and I've been receiving questions from women all over the world who are struggling either with menstruation or with menopause, either with physical symptoms or with emotional ones, with debilitating ways in which they can't function either physically or emotionally or both during their menstrual cycle or during their menopause years. And I'd like to tell you about some of them because it's so inspiring and exciting to know that these symptoms are not only not a requirement, but if you have them, they can be released and dissolve and be overcome, and you can surf over them to a place of freedom in your life from symptoms, either menstruation or menopause. I think the most dramatic case that I worked with was a woman who, when she arrived to work with me, was taking 5 painkillers every day of her menstrual blood. And she tried everything. She tried homeopathy and acupuncture and alternative modalities, all of the conventional modalities, everything, and nothing worked, or if things worked, they worked for a little bit, but it didn't hold. So when she came to see me, she realized there is an emotional component to her pain, because all that she had tried on the physical level has either not helped or helped and didn't last. So the emotions, our emotional body is fully involved in our well-being, which of course you might know by now. And if you think of a place that's a hub, a junction of activity in your physical body, such as your heart. Imagine a blockage in your heart, and what that would do, it would stop your life, it would stop blood flowing. Well, what about your womb? Imagine a blockage in your womb, like a dam that holds everything tight and glued and in place. All the cultural shaming, the societal taboos, everything that have been laid on you since the time of your first blood is cemented in some ways into your womb, and there isn't the fluidity, the energetical fluidity that happens there if you are indeed in pain. And what is possible is to melt those blockages. Imagine your womb as a place where energy flows in and out, where nothing is stopped. So the fluidity of your womb is reflected in the fluidity of your womanhood. In your menstrual cycle or in your menopausal years, there is a possibility to dissolve all that has been lodged into your womb from years of cultural oppression about our femininity and our blood and our cyclicity, our menstruation, our menopause, and to over art ourselves into the woman that we have been born to become. The key to melting those cemented places inside of our womb, our physical womb or etheric womb, if you don't have a physical one, the etheric womb is still there and still holds a lot of emotions. What was cemented there can be overcome, can be melted and released. And the key is in the hands of the maiden that you were when you came of age, when you started bleeding, the first years of your adolescence and teenage years, where you have suffered needlessly from so much societal bombardment of negativity about being a woman. I'd like to put to you the proposition that this suffering, though happened and has been lodged inside of us, inside of you, can be released, melted, and overcome, so that the potency of the maiden that you were can be integrated into woman that you have become. The woman I told you about with 5 painkillers every day of her period, within a short 3 months of us working together, she had gone down to 1 painkiller a day, and within 1 more month, all of her symptoms dissolved and disappeared. And this has been a few years now, and she is symptom-free since then. And I believe you can do that as well for yourself in your life. If you're suffering from either menopause or menstrual symptoms, they're not a necessity, and I'd like to help you dissolve them. Let's do it.